Welcome to Jharkhand's first ever Global Investor Summit. Last week we brought to you highlights from seminars on infrastructure and urban development discussing Jharkhand's immense growth potential in these areas. Adding to that, this week we share insights from two key sessions that focus on the vast investment opportunities presented by Jharkhand's textile, footwear and IT/ITES sector. So let's start off by highlighting the investment opportunities in Jharkhand's textile and footwear sector.
We all very well know about the India growth story, but today it's about the textile and footwear sector. Indian textile sector today contributes 14% to industrial production, 4% to India's GDP, and 15% to the country's export. It's the second largest employer in the country and is estimated to reach a size of $100 billion within a year. On the incentives, if we talk about, Jharkhand has come up with a new textile and apparel policy, which provides the best policy support and fiscal incentives among all the textile policies in different states. The Jharkhand textile and apparel policy has laid emphasis on creation of opportunities that would directly augment employment in the state. The policy also recognizes the need to develop centers of excellence and empower them by bestowing sufficient autonomy in the academic, administrative, and management areas. On footwear, India is the second largest footwear producer globally, while with increasing disposable income, rising middle class, and changing consumer preferences, there is tremendous opportunity in this sector as well. Steps are being taken by the government to support technology upgradation for footwear processing, skilling more people in the leather technology, and providing all necessary support in export of footwear products and entering new international markets. Efforts are being made to improve the R&D facilities and encourage innovation in the production process and reduce the environmental damage which may have. It has been proposed to set up a NIFT campus in Ranchi. The Ranchi campus will offer undergraduate, postgraduate, and other courses in the areas of fashion technology through the School of Design and School of Fashion Technology and Management. It has also been proposed to set up a footwear design and development institute in Jharkhand so that the mismatch between the employment and the supply can be bridged. I'm sure the session today will be an excellent platform for exchange of ideas, suggestions. It is indeed a great opportunity for me, for this August gathering as well, to come together and deliberate on the various investment opportunities which lie in Jharkhand in front of us. Thank you so much.
May I now please request Dr. Ajit Kumar Sinha to address us. Mr. Sinha is Director, Central TASAR Research and Training Institute, Ministry of Textiles.
In Jharkhand, I'm going to talk about the TASAR and its waste. You will be surprised to know that after agriculture, if anybody is giving employment, that is TASAR culture in Jharkhand. In TASAR culture, there is three sectors where government of Jharkhand and central government is working, there is no doubt. That is hose plant, another silkworm rearing, and third is post cocoon, where reeling, spinning, weaving, designing, everything is going on. Our domestic demand of silk is at par with the production of our silk in this state also and in country also. So presently we are just importing silk from China, there is no doubt. But I assure to investors that as per our production target and as per our Vision 2020 and as per our action plan, by 2020 we will stop all sort of import of silk from other countries. Thank you.
May I now please welcome on to the podium Mr. Sanjay Seth, Chairman, Jharkhand State Khadi Gram Udyog Board.
झारखंड तसर स्टेट में आपका अभिनंदन। दुनिया का सबसे बढ़िया तसर हम पैदा करते हैं। हिंदुस्तान का 70% तसर हम पैदा करते हैं। तसर के मामले में दुनिया में हम नंबर 1 बन सकते हैं, लेकिन बिना आपके सहयोग के नहीं बन सकते। हम आपको मदद करेंगे। हम खादी ग्राम उद्योग बोर्ड के माध्यम से हम आपको बताना चाहते हैं, अभी मेरे को 6 महीने हुए हैं। 6 महीने पहले हमारे 4 आउटलेट होते थे सिर्फ। आज पूरे झारखंड के अंदर हमारे 15 आउटलेट हैं। हिंदुस्तान में पहला एयरपोर्ट है जहां खादी ग्राम उद्योग बोर्ड का आउटलेट है, क्योंकि यहां विजन है, यहां कार्य संस्कृति में काम करने की क्षमता है। और आप जितना मदद चाहेंगे, चाहे वो तसर उद्योग के माध्यम से हो, चाहे आपको तसर चाहिए, उसके कोकून चाहिए, आपको सूती चाहिए, आपको सूत धागा चाहिए, हम आपका पूरा मदद करेंगे। और जो हमारी टेक्सटाइल पॉलिसी है, वो टेक्सटाइल पॉलिसी तो आप सबसे उम्दा है। हम कहने का मतलब कि हम परंपरागत हैं, हमारे पास कुशल कारीगर हैं, हम तो राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर पहचान बना सकते हैं, पहचान हमने बनाई है, लेकिन उस पहचान को गति आप जैसे लोग जो इकोनॉमिक पावर, जो कहते हैं ना वॉइस ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री है, वॉइस ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री, आप जैसे लोग उसको पुश कर सकते हैं। जहां आपने पुश कर दिया, हम भी आगे बढ़ जाएंगे, हम भी संपन्न हो जाएंगे। हर सेक्टर आपके लिए पल के बिछाए बैठा है। जरूरत इस बात की है आप आए यहां पर। जय भारत, जय झारखंड।
May I now request to welcome onto the podium Dr. Louis Marandi, our chief guest for the session, Minister of Welfare, including Minority Welfare, Social Welfare, Women and Child Development, Government of Jharkhand, to please deliver an address.
I hope this event will present an ideal platform for strategic alliances and partnership to launch new product and identify opportunities for the growth of the textile and footwear industry in Jharkhand. Jharkhand, traditionally a tasar producing state, is the leading producer of tasar silk in the country. Recently, Jharkhand has come up with a new textile and apparel policy, which provides the best policy support and fiscal incentives among all the textile policy of different states. To further augment the state's potential in textile and apparel industry, we are working on developing sector-specific parks and clusters to facilitate textile and footwear sector. I invite you all to participate in this journey of so prosperity and well-being of people of Jharkhand. We are tirelessly working to create and develop international standard infrastructure and facilities in the state to enable faster industrial growth. On behalf of the people of Jharkhand, I thank you all the participate wholeheartedly in this global investor meet. Jai Hind, Johar.
Emphasizing on Jharkhand's growth story, a host of dignitaries discussed the future prospects of the textile sector, a sector that creates employment and brings in innovation to the state of Jharkhand.
Most of the high-tech industries are going towards robotics. They are reducing labor. The only industry which can employ and in employing more people is garmenting, footwear, some other labor-intensive sectors. And as a group, we have taken on a firm commitment to open 2 apparel parks in the next year and a half or so, where in the first phase we are deploying about 300 crores and we will create 12 to 15,000 jobs. And at the same time, we are also opening 6 skill development centers. I see a great future. I see in the next 2-3 years, the best of garmenting industries will be here, the best of foreign buyers will be here, the best of brands will be here.
The textiles and apparel industry is the second largest employer in India after agriculture. The government of India and state governments, including the Jharkhand government, have invested thousands of crores in skill development. both to provide employment to workers and also to provide international levels of skill for particularly the export-oriented industries in India. I speak on behalf of the apparel industry. We cannot promise investments of thousands of crores, but what we can promise is thousands of jobs being created in Jharkhand and thousands of jobs, particularly for women workers, being created in Jharkhand.
Make in India, where footwear sector was chosen as the top priority sector amongst 25 sectors for manufacturing. It's a green industry and also the low intensity of power. This industry consumes the lowest power, so as a result, there's no pressure on the power. Also, the land needs are very low. You can start a unit in the 10 by 10 shed, so which means you can, convert this very, very fast. And as a result, the skilling has also been talked about. Now, what we promise in this sector is the maximum jobs in minimum time. In the next couple of years, we can provide almost 1.1 million new jobs, which are very, very important.
I really appreciate the initiative taken. We are also in talk. Our people have already visited Jharkhand. They also discussed with government officials here for getting the land. We are also going to come here, and this is going to be the 10th state where we will be having our units. And again, coming back to this thing, and I wish very well to the initiative taken by government, and we are all with it, and we'll see definitely the baby elephant flies.
हमारे इंडस्ट्री को 3 बेनिफिट पहले मिलते थे। एक डीजीएफटी का MAIS बेनिफिट है जो एक्सपोर्ट करने के ऊपर में 2% मिलता था। एक इंटरेस्ट इक्वलाइजेशन जो इंटरेस्ट सबवेंशन था वो हमें मिलता था, और ड्यूटी ड्रॉबैक, ये 3 चीज़ें हमें मिलती थी। और हमारा इशू ये क्या था कि हमारे पास लेवलिंग प्लेइंग फील्ड नहीं था, प्रोडक्टिविटी इन स्केल के इश्यूज़ थे, कंप्लायंस इश्यूज़ थे, कुछ लेबर की डिमांड थी, और कुछ हमारे सोशल सिक्योरिटीज़ के इश्यूज़ थे। इन सारे इश्यूज़ को सरकार ने अपने पैकेज से एड्रेस कर दिया। तो स्पेशल गारमेंट पैकेज जो है वो एक बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी है पर्टिकुलरली झारखंड के लिए। तो मेरा निवेदन यहाँ उन सब लोगों से हैं जो एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं, झारखंड में गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी है, आप इन्वेस्ट कीजिए, एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ाइए और गारमेंट एक्सपोर्ट्स को भी एनहांस कीजिए।
Time for a very short break, but we'll be right back to discuss the investment potential in Jharkhand's IT, ITES and startup ecosystem. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Momentum Jharkhand's Investor Summit. The state of Jharkhand is set to become a startup hub because of the wide-ranging initiatives taken up by the state government to boost entrepreneurship. In this segment, we discuss the opportunities and the future of Jharkhand's IT, ITES and startup division.
It's given me a great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all on the occasion of GIS 2017 in the land of Bhagwan Birsa Munda, Ranchi. As you know, Jharkhand and industrialization are really synonymous. Industrialization has started way back in 1907 in Jamshedpur, and in earlier year there was focus mainly on mines and mines related industry. Of late, Government of Jharkhand has decided to start the IT business in the state, and that's why during the GIS 2017, the major focus has been given to the IT and IT sectors. Presently, Jharkhand is among the first five states in the country who are doing well in the field of e-governance, but still we have to do for promoting the IT and IT industries investment in the state and creating the job opportunities for the resident of Jharkhand. For starting encouraging the investors government of Jharkhand has tried a well, and government has made a new policy that is a very promising policy, and apart from that policy initiatives, government has also thrust on process optimization so that all the clearance can be taken by the industry from a single source. So I will request you all to come up, innovate, invent, and participate in the growth of Jharkhand and as well as India. Let us be passionate about what Jharkhand can offer. Message today is very simple. Jharkhand is open for business and committed to support global growth with open trade. Once again, I will thank you all to participate in the GIS 2007. It will give us and it will motivate us for do better and better. Before handing over to the session to our chairman, Sri R.S. Sharma ji, who is also the brand ambassador for IT for Jharkhand, I will once again thank you all, the delegates, the speakers, and the participants. Thank you.
Digital India is a very comprehensive program of this government, which actually, seeks to empower the country and develop India into a digitally empowered society and a knowledge economy. Now, in this context, Jharkhand has been actually at the forefront of, let's say, e-governance and digital delivery of services. You have smart cities, you have machine-to-machine communications. And just for, speaking for my organization, we are trying out a lot of things here. One of the things I want to share with you is the common duct policy. What we are doing here is in the town of Devghar, that we are, creating an open duct. Currently, right-of-way happens to be one of the most tricky questions around the connectivity. Because if people want to lay optical fiber, then, right-of-way comes in between and people don't allow this to be dug. And every time a new service provider comes, he digs the roads again and again and again. So that's another problem. So what we are doing, we are testing out a policy whereby we will create a common duct, and any service provider can take the, their microfiber through this duct and just get going. So we will not have to dig up the system's roads again and again. You will have very robust connectivity, both for entertainment purposes, for education purposes, for connectivity purposes, for broadband purposes, going down, and that's actually will be a transformational impact. We have a number of things which we will be trying out here. In a way, Jharkhand becomes the crucible for our, policy and tests and proof of concept. So that's what we are trying to do. This state is one of the best in industrial harmony. This state is one of the best in the ease of doing business now. And there are many, many positives which I just can't enumerate in this short amount of time. The only thing which I will say that this certainly is one of the best destinations, specifically for IT-enabled services, ESDM, and startups, and innovative system. Thank you very much.
Can I now request our guest of honor, Shri Chandra Prakash Chaudhary, Honorable Minister of Water Resource, Drinking Water and Sanitation, Government of Jharkhand, to address the audience.
राज्य सरकार काफ़ी प्रयास कर रही है कि झारखंड में आईटी के क्षेत्र में जब तक हम जुड़ेंगे नहीं, यहाँ के लोगों को आईटी के क्षेत्र में जागरूक नहीं करेंगे, तब तक हम राज्य का विकास का कल्पना नहीं कर सकते। यह हम लोग प्रयास करें। आईटी के क्षेत्र में भी आईटी पार्क के लिए भी सरकार ज़मीन की भी मुहैया कर रही है। इस प्रकार रांची, जमशेदपुर, बोकारो, धनबाद जो हमारे मुख्य शहर हैं, उन शहरों में आईटी पार्क लगाने का भी हम लोगों का प्लान है। जेप आईटी के द्वारा भी सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी एवं ई गवर्नमेंट विभाग के सहयोग से विभिन्न परियोजनाओं का क्रियान्वयन किया जा रहा है। हमारा राज्य आईटी के क्षेत्र में आगे बढ़े, उद्योग के क्षेत्र में आगे बढ़े, एजुकेशन के क्षेत्र में भी काफ़ी लोग आए हैं। राज्य ही नहीं बल्कि दूसरे देशों से भी कुछ लोग उपस्थित हुए हैं। राज्य सरकार पूरा सहयोग करेगी, इसी विश्वास के साथ मैं अपनी बात को समाप्त करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
We now bring you highlights of dignitaries discussing everything from e-governance and outsourcing opportunities in Jharkhand to the future of the IT/ITES sector.
I think the big new future is about IoT, and the big opportunity around IoT is manufacturing 4.0. So if you look at manufacturing 4.0, it's about machine to machine and how robotics can create that opportunity for us. I think Jharkhand has this great opportunity to create a manufacturing 4.0 hub, a hub where we take leadership because of the huge manufacturing domain that we have here, bring in IT and IT-enabled services together, and create IP and platforms that can be exported to the whole world. So really my vision is that Jharkhand does not become another part which is really about creating more jobs for the sake of creating more jobs, but becomes a place where you can actually create value and IP and can be almost looked up like no other place in India has so far achieved.
It's my real honor to be present here and talk about Oracle and our relationship with Jharkhand. What we are going to do in terms of our relationship, the first point has already been accomplished where we have signed our agreement, our relationship on the education front. The second thing is accomplishment of the first course. But this is just a starting point. We need to ensure people who we have trained, they go and create good program. And we are also going to set up innovation lab, and these labs which are going to be very, very helpful in terms of ensuring the complete destined development for all the departments or for the startups in the state. There is a single environment which will save a lot of time, energy, and of course, the resources.
After working with the government of Jharkhand and the other states, I started realizing that there is a lot of support which can be derived from the government. And that was one reason I started my current venture, which is trying to create supporting ecosystems and initiatives for the governments. It was not possible 2 years back. Today, there are people like Mr. Barnwal and Mr. Shah and the ministers who are openly accessible, right? And that's where we can create that value. So reach out with answers, right? Let's not reach out to them with problems. We know the problems. It's important that we solve those problems and create solutions.
I'm responsible for what Cisco does with government from a revenue, sales, and initiatives perspective from the country. And honestly, we are proud that we've been a part of digitization of the country in the true sense, right? From connecting India to skilling India to smart cities, Wi-Fi, and we've been an integral part of it. The foundation is laid for us to go to the next level. Jharkhand, having invested in technology, invested in education, the fact that it's an education hotbed and the fact that we are focused on making sure skills are there, I'm reasonably sure and confident that we'll reach the next level fairly fast.
I'm pretty bullish on Ranchi. Our key goal for next 5 years is to invest and build a software park. We're planning to invest anywhere from 200 to 300 crore in this endeavor. And part of it is going to be working with the big entrepreneur circle within Ranchi. Hopefully we can do something wonderful together for Ranchi.
Next week, Jharkhand's first ever Global Investor Summit comes to a close as we bring you glimpses from the valedictorian and MOU signing ceremony.